Welcome back. Now, once you have set up your shipping, the next phase in the process is for you to set up your checkout. And the easiest way to work with Shopify is to use Shopify Payments. And we're going to click on Set up Shopify Payments. In order to use Shopify Payments in your store so that Shopify will make payments and then send payouts to you, you'll need to work with this top panel. We're first going to click View Payouts. And this is where you'll keep track of any payouts that Shopify is going to be making to you or has already made to you. Now, you'll see here that if the customer uses other forms of payment, they can still, for the most part, pay through Shopify Payments. You can also add in Amazon Pay. You can also add in PayPal, and then those instances will go through their payment process. On the same page, you're going to want to be aware of pay periods. That will depend on where you are in the world in terms of when you'll be paid out for the sales that you are making. On the same page, you'll want to be aware of payout and fee tracking. And in some cases, you can change the schedule of your payouts. Now, before you can manage Shopify Payments, you'll need to complete the account setup. And this is where you will provide additional details to Shopify in order to set up your payments account. Before you complete the process, you are going to want to make sure to read the Shopify Payments Terms of Service, which you can do in this link. You'll also want to read ShopPay Installments Terms of Service and make sure that you understand them both. As you know, these are legal documents, so that if you have legal counsel, it may be a good idea to have your legal counsel read over the terms of service. Once you've completed Shopify Pay, you can also set up PayPal Express Checkout. You can also activate Amazon Pay. Now, this allows individuals to use payment and shipping information within their Amazon account. You can also use alternative payment methods, and you'll find those payment providers here in this area, and you can search for the one that you work with. You can also add in a manual payment method, and you can do things like cash on delivery when payments are made outside of your store. And you'll click here in order to add on your manual payment method. Now, finally, if you choose not to use PayPal Express Checkout, what you'll do is deactivate your PayPal Express Checkout here in this area. And you'll click Deactivate. Now, if you choose to allow Shopify to hold your balance and to use a card in order to make payments, you can do that. Or you can choose to have your funds deposited in your bank account. And if that's the case, you'll need to put in your routing number and your account number. If you choose the balance, you'll then need to complete the setup. Shopify will then set up your deposits. You'll then need to set up two-step authentication. And it is at this point where you can turn on your two-step authentication or leave it turned off. And your checkout is now set up. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.